I want to talk about Africans and the way we lost our independence. You know, independence means the people that is being held hostage, colonized, and they're not freedom. They don't have freedom of themselves, freedom of developing, freedom of worshiping, freedom of their land, freedom of themselves. And God sends his own people who came and struggled for the independence of the Africans, our founding fathers, our great founding fathers. Then they find that our independence, struggle for it, unite themselves, struggle for it, and get that independence for we, their future. But this independence, we lost it. The way we lost it is through our religion and education.
So if you say we lost our
Because
independence through religion and education, which of our religion, is it our old father religion or the modern religion? Which of the religion that makes us to lose those things we need to benefit from our land?
thank you very much. God created the land. God created we in the land. And God created everything in the land. God created religion in the land. God created education in the land. All these things He make us complete. God doesn't give something half. Then we refuse to follow up our own religion that God gives to us and education. We are following the colonial religion and education, which is the key point of slavery.
Oh,
Because any slave master goes along with religion and education. And before you own yourself, you must go with your own religion and education. You must change. That is what called independent. You see, in depend. You must depend in yourself and what you have. But the Africans today, we have failed to depend in ourselves and what we have and our God. We still depend in that colonial religion and education, which they use to colonize us. That is the main key point of colonial master.
okay.
That is their power.
So you mean their religion and their education,
Yes.
they are using it in form, they use it for to come and enslave us.
Yes.
That means that is their tricks of enslaving us.
Yes.
Okay, what shall we do now to regain ourselves from the colonial master? Because through the colonial master we have some different of education like school, hospital, and all this. Why? And during our forefather, we didn't really have a structure, physical structure like hospital and school. But we know they survive. But how can we survive without this new modern technology and new modern education and the colonial master system? How can we do without them?
Thank you very much. You have to bring in your own, your father's own. That is why the will of God said, honor your father and mother.
Yes.
So that your days will be long.
Yes.
So that you will see better in that land that your Godfather has given unto you. If you really believe in God, you believe in Him fully, you will rely in what God has given unto you. Because God give us the land. God give us sense of living. God give us everything. That education, God give it to us. And it's God that gave colonial master what they used to colonize us. And God give you your own. You have to go into your own. That is what called independence. And revive it. The one that suits with the colonial own, when you are looking at it, you see the differences. You put your own in order. Make your own. It is, for example, now, look at every colonial master has his own religion. They don't go with another person's religion. Why? Because they know what it is. They know what that is. If you go on somebody's own, you know what it is. You are selling yourself. You are engaging yourself to him. You must be on your own. Your own is your power. Your own is your secret. Your own is your communication with God. It's just like a telephone. Telephone. Everybody has his own line in telephone. You have your number. You must go with your number. If you want to be communicating, if you want people to communicate with you and get you anytime they need you, you must go with your own. You will not go with another person's own. Your own is source of communication with you. So you must be on your own. That's because that religion is the way we communicate with God and God communicates with us. That is the secret between we and God. You must be on your own. You must design your own and go with your own. Not to copyright. What called a really musician is a musician that go with his own, he compose his own music with what he see within the environment and use it to correct the people. That is what called a musician. A musician is not copyright. Copyright musician is not a musician. You understand me? This is it. We are going wrong. And God has put it on to me to tell the people where they are going wrong. The message is from God, not my own. Not by my own power. It's by the God's power. I'm giving the message to the Africans. You don't live your religion. You don't live your own education. Search for your own education. Your own religion is the way you carry on yourselves. The way you respect yourselves. The way you do things. Today you can see that the Africans, if you come in our government on everything, we are not doing well. Why are we not doing well? Because we don't have our own religion, which we use to handle ourselves. We are still abusing ourselves like colonial master was abusing us. Because it's a copyright of that colonial master's religion we follow. I think you understand me. So as you get yourself independent, you depend on yourself and you design your own. You follow your own forefathers' way. You handle yourself well. You think good of yourself. You lecture to about your own better for yourselves. That is what education, that is what religion means.
So now, if you suggest a religion that we need to follow, which of the religion that you really need us to follow? Is it Christian religion or Muslim
Not
religion?
Christian. All those things you are calling is a foreign religion. It's a colonial master's religion. So every people has their own religion. That is why, for example, now if you go to Western world, you find that every tribe has its own established as a country, so that they can be able to communicate religion and education.
So what you mean now, we need to go back to the way our forefather used to reach
Yes.
our Lord,
Yes.
our Lord. So
yes.
that's
yes.
what you want us to know
about it. When you know about it, you will know how to visit foreign owned, and you know what you are going to do and what you are not going to do.
Okay.
I think you understand me.
I'm hearing
A teacher teach professor.
Yes.
A professor rise and become a professor and become more than a teacher.
Yes, yes.
Why is it like that? Because he's with his God. Because he's with God. That is why a student rise up and become a professor, and his teacher still a teacher. Because he's with God. Everything goes by God, by God's will. What God has given unto you is not what is given unto these people. Mind the one that is in you. That is why when Oyibo born a child, they allow that child to grow on his own and determine what he is given, his destiny. So we're not minding our destiny. Our destiny is part of religion. That mining of our destiny is what will bring the religion that will suit us, not by force. That is why you find out today in religion, you see somebody is in this religion. Sometimes they jump here, sometimes jump the other side. From there, jump to another one. From one time, he jump. You see the people jumping from one religion to another. I think you understand me. Why are they jumping? Why are they doing so? Because they are not in the rightful, suitable religion with their God. Once you find yourself in the religion that is suitable with your God, your rightful religion, you will see you'll be contented
with what you have.
With what you have. Thank you very much. You will believe in what you have. You will develop with what you have.
There's something I want to.
You don't develop with what you don't have. Because if you develop with what you don't have, how can you get it? But what you have is what God has given unto you. And if you are developing with it, it's there for you. God has given you everything. Because when God created the world, He created everything. And created man. And gave him power, absolute power over all He created. Over all He created is those things He has created within your environment. The resources, the human being, the everything. Go for it and the search. You get all you want. God doesn't give a human being half.
Okay. I want you to give us just a short advice, just short word advice for we to know and for we to gain our strength back and know how to mine our resources and do what and be productive and do and make sure we benefit from our product, not depending on East world and the Western world.
Yes. Now, what we need to do is to go back and we will restructure our education. Our education will base in what we have. Our education will base in our forefathers, our history, and the resources we have, and how we can mine it, and the kind of human beings we have. And we take good care of ourselves, not gambling. I think you understand me. Nigerian coat of arms said, unity and faith, peace and progress. It's a very big good direction for us to know what we are doing. You understand me? We must rule ourselves with unity. Unity is equal right and justice. We must love ourselves. That That is where religion comes. Commandments of God would say that you should love one another. Love your neighbor as you love yourself. That is religion. We must follow all these things the way it is. That is life. That is how we're supposed to do. That is the beginning. That is how every generation grew. That is why you see when God used Moses to bring the Israelites from Egypt, the first thing that Moses tells them that is taking them to the hill to go and receive order from God. To go and receive order from God? He went. After everything, he went to the mountain to go and receive order from God, the commandments of God. The commandments of God is religion. That is religion you must follow. Every generation has their own. For instance, you see when husband and the wife is coming together. You say what God has joined together, no man shall put
asunder.
So you see, you cannot put your past, your foundation. You can't put them asunder. You must go with them because they are the beginning. You can't put them asunder. Where you put them asunder, you are putting God asunder. And you say, in God you trust. If you say America say, in God we trust. That in God we trust. It's like what we said when husband and wife coming together. We say for better, for worse. So help me God. That for better, for worse. So help me God. You have totally surrendered yourself to who? To God. That God will give you everything, not man. Not man. But what we are using is man own authority.
So now we are deviated from the will of God.
The will of God to will of man.
To will of man.
Yes.
Because of religion and education system of the colonies.
Yes. We must come back to God.
But now,
in the will of God.
But now,
the will of God will tell us what to do and what we should do. Whatever God gives to us, what we should believe on, and what we should be looking at, and that's what we face. That's what we'll be talking about. Not another man's own. You don't have to be in a hurry. God did not be in a hurry to create the world, and you that is living God will not be in a hurry to achieve. That's why you say God's own time. Follow up gradually. You are developing. You don't have to be in a hurry. Like some of leaders in Africa who steal the money, who pack the resources of the nation and they take to another country in order to make money. You are stealing. That will not lead you to anywhere. It will just create problem to your future. Because you have gone against the will of God.
Okay, we are heard a lot from you, and I know our viewer, they are watching and they will connect. And if people want to reach you now, they want to reach you for Facebook. What is your name, sir? To reach you for Facebook.
Nze Onyeisi Ala Ndị Igbo.
Nze
Onyeisi Ala Ndị Igbo.
Onyeisi Ala Ndị Igbo.
Ndị Igbo. Yes.
Nze Onyeisi Ala Ndị Igbo.
Yes.
is where we can get
Yes,
you.
yes. I've said so many things in there.
Okay, so we will hear more and listen more and gain more.
Yes.
Thank you, sir, for you to educate us. Thank you for this privilege. Thank you for the inspiration of God that come upon you to teach Africa to regain themselves. Thank you. So you, Rabbi.
Please. Thank to my supporters, my viewer, and the social media.